The new Fractal trailer just dropped, and with it, we can actually tell a bit of what is happening in there. What are maybe the bosses? Where is it? The Wizard's Tower, and what it might actually contain in terms of story and content. In here, we're gonna watch the video, we're gonna dissect it as much as we can to actually be able to tell, you know, what this is about. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. On my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. Let's get into it. So, here is the trailer. Let's just go and look at it without my face. You guys can't, you know, you guys see everything here, and with volume as well. It's a good trailer, I think. And there it is. It's a pretty cool trailer, and it shows a lot of stuff, right? First, before we, continue, let's talk about the description. It actually starts telling us a little bit about what it is about. You can obviously tell that it is the Wizard's Tower, and it actually says right here, immediately about following the foundation of the Astral World, Eparch finally returned to Tyria to strike back against Isgaren's betrayal. This time with a full entourage. Help Isgaren, Mabon, and Dagda navigate the crawling halls of the Wizard's Tower and push the cryptids back from where they came from. So here it is. Like, of course, you can see that, we have the Wizard's Tower. They essentially have infiltrated. Ceres is also here. Very interesting as well. Some people, Wizard's Tower, wizard people, some wizards, okay? They're dead. Or maybe just passed out. Who knows? And of course, Ceres is trying to prevent us by using his little balls to as obstacles. We're gonna have to probably dodge through this, which also gives me the idea that we're gonna have some good amount of exploration in this fractal. Unlike, hopefully, because I know that a lot of people didn't like Silent Surf. I think this is gonna be a bit more like, hey, you can explore here, you can kill some trash in the middle of this exploration, some mini bosses, and not only one boss at the end. We'll see though. We have Eparch there, and it looks absolutely cool as fuck, I think. Like, look at that model, like so much color into it. It honestly looks better than we would see, that we have seen in the other patches and the other trailers. I'm really happy with it. The design is very cool, the amount of detail and the colors as well. He looks very, very scary. We also have this little pylon here that they show. I'm guessing this might be a little bit of a mini event before being able to get it into the chamber where Eparch is. Maybe we're gonna have to kill this pylon while dodging these little balls. It's kind of, we don't know, right? We don't really know, but I'm sure there'll be something. Also, there's Ceres right there. I'm guessing that we're gonna fight him in some way as a boss. I really hope that it's not like the same boss that we have on Strikes. It has some different mechanics. It's okay, they have like the same, like, oh, they have balls and walls or whatever, but some other type of mechanic that makes the fight look and feel different. I really wouldn't like it's literally just the strike just copy pasted there. You'd be kind of so I really hope that's not the case. There you go. And of course we have Dagda, Mabon, and I guess that's us trying to get inside to help Isgaren, trying to break the wall. It's in the eye, whatever we use to open rifts. And of course we have Isgaren here against Eparch, and they're obviously gonna fight. I'm guessing that he's gonna help us defeat Eparch, or at least stop him from doing whatever he wants. Isgaren looks pretty cool there as well, with his little Abyss Stalker weapon from the Black Lion chest. I guess he's really into, he's getting into gambling keys, this Isgaren guy. Okay, which is really funny, but, he has the weapon. Is a good way. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. So there you go. I think it's actually pretty nice. What I really enjoy about this is that it reminds me a lot of what they did in World of Warcraft, for example, with Battle of the Saralor or Siege of Orgrimmar, where they find and they use, a very specific weapon that people are very familiarized with and put a raid inside of it. An encounter, a fract, a dungeon, whatever. And I think that's kind of cool. I know it's your used assets. I understand. I get it. But I do really enjoy the fact that, you can revisit a place that we have seen before a lot of times in a different light, and I think that's it makes it more immersive. It makes me think every time after I do this fractal and I'm in the Wizard's Vault, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is where Eparch came in and tried to destroy Isgaren. right? Which is actually pretty interesting. Now, there does seem like they did mention there's a betrayal, and it seems like Eparch in some way is betrayed by Isgaren after the foundation of the Astral World. I'm guessing that maybe they were supposed to do everything together, and he was like, no, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm gonna do my own thing, and he feels betrayed, and he's going back to destroy him, right? In some way. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be a, I don't know what this is gonna be about, guys, honestly. Maybe it's gonna be a Fractal coming back to the past, and everything is gonna be more or less exactly how it was in reality. Maybe it's gonna be something the other way around. Maybe in this timeline, the betrayer is actually Isgaren, and he's doing something bad, and Eparch is the good guy or something. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. But I'm very interested to see what it is about, right? They are kind of... What if we do fight... Actually, you know... What if we fight Isgaren, guys? That would be kind of cool, actually. They do zoom on him a lot here. It's kind of a stupid theory, I guess. But it could happen. He does look pretty badass. Yeah, I don't know. It really is kind of hard to tell, but I'm excited for it, actually. I didn't think I was gonna be excited, but I think this is such a cool little, cool idea to bring a whole dungeon, a whole fractal to a city. I think that's super cool. The CM, I'm sure it'll be difficult as well, and I'm sure that we're gonna get some, cool rewards from this fractal as well. It's hard to tell what actually is going to happen and how many bosses it's going to have. I'm guessing it's going to be at least one mini boss, probably Ceres, and one mini event with a pylon. More than that, we can't really tell. They are showing this little spot here, us trying to open the the gate. Maybe we're going to get some ads trying to attack us while we're doing here, and we're going to have to defend them. Which is not really the best type of event, if that's actually the case, but I hope maybe it did. It would be pretty cool if I, just end up being right about everything that I'm predicting here, but who knows, right? We're definitely gonna get more context about everything that has happened with these two characters, I'm sure. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, guys, remember, there's gonna be Twitch drops. I'm probably gonna make another video about it either way. But they're gonna be Twitch drops. Here, you're gonna get a classic outfit box so you can choose whatever you want the day of the release. So you better watch my stream. In the description, you can just go in, follow me, and that way you can just blast and get this while we can hang out and have fun, right? And of course, we're also gonna be doing convergences probably the whole day to give you guys the CMs as well. But yeah, people overall seem pretty I don't know, I think people were kind of happy with it. I don't think there's anyone being like super mad about it. I think the whole, honestly, even in the legendary obsidian armor tier 2, people were not that mad about it. In my comments, they definitely were. People didn't really like it. But overall in Reddit and other places, it really seems like people are kind of like, this is okay. But it does seem like people are kind of okay with this situation. Oh, there's also some spoilers for Secretly Obscure. Let's read this. I actually haven't read this. You didn't see it. What he did to them. Oh, he's probably talking about this, isn't he? Oh god. Okay. Immediately following the foundation of the Astral World, Eparch finally returned to Tyria to strike back against Isgaren's betrayal. This time with a full entourage. Yeah, this is what is in the description. And I guess this person is Osage in Reddit is essentially alluding to this conversation here, and this is probably what the fractal is going to be about. You didn't see it. What he did to them. Tell me then. Isgaren clears his throat. Eparch is hideous. Mabon, the creature from Naos. I thought you were friends. I still have the things he left behind in my chamber. No, I was curious about him in the same way that I was you, but things which come from that place are not good. Isgaren, you're a fine ally. You didn't tear an entire village to innards and scraps of meat. Well, this is not a village. This is the Astral World. So I guess he just that's what he does. You think he was a demon? I mean, of course he is. I know he was. I should have been more careful. I sent him back, but nothing that sees his place stays away. And I've tried to keep them out for a long time. That's the plan. The dragons are a headache, but the demon realm is an infection. All of those buckets are. Wow. The dragons could very well be the bacteria fighting off the infection too. I don't know, but I need them alive. I have no clue what Eparch wanted, but he wasn't happy when I put him back to his bog. So this is probably what happened, right? This fractal must be in this specific moment in time. He wasn't happy when I put it back to his bog. And this is, yeah, this is we bringing Eparch back to his bog. It's likely my own bias, but if I were excited to Tyria as a punishment, then perhaps the demon realm possesses something better than this. Would he want to come back? You didn't see the look on his face. I'm guessing that after we do this fractal, we can have a bit more information about exactly what this is. But there is a lot of, yeah, there is a good amount of information in the Hall of Secrets of the Obscure that could maybe puzzle up together in order to get a bit more information for this fractal and what's happened between them. I think we're gonna have to do, I mean, I could, and I might just try and figure this out from the upcoming few days, but to be fair, it's just a few days. We're gonna know what happens when the fractal comes out, so it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, this is definitely what's gonna end up happening. Very interesting though. Very interesting. I am it's definitely gonna be as a fractal that is heavily, you know, what's the word? Not inspired, but it's heavily focused on the story of the expansion. It's not something we see too much, but I actually think it's a good thing because it makes people want to do that fractal for the story, which is something that in MMOs is pretty important for people. So hopefully it's a good. Tell me if you guys think it's bad. Tell me if you guys think it's good. And also I made another video on my reaction. I'll leave it in the description so you guys can check it. My first reaction on this fractal, if you want to see it, on this trailer. I'll leave it there. And this is just, you know, a continuation, my thoughts more, you know, I thought more about it, I processed them, and this is, you know, what I actually believe. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. Go to my Twitch to get your drops very soon. There it is. And go there and copy it. Boom. In the description too. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, subscribe so you see all my videos. And see you guys around. Love you all. Bye bye.